So I've been making this newsletter for 12 years or so, and I thought now would be a good time to make it a little more interactive. So as part of the newsletter, what I've decided to do is make a little video every month and just answer some questions. So if anybody's got any questions, send them in. But I thought what I'd do is take a few questions that I've had in the last 2 or 3 weeks or so from clients and folks, and just answer those right here. So one of the questions I had in a meeting yesterday, a client asked, is now a good time to be buying? They are outgrowing their space. They're in about 12,000 square feet and they need roughly 30,000 square feet, but they want to buy. So the way I answer this question is I looked at my own perspective on buying commercial real estate, which is basically right now, my belief is you buy in all markets. You know, I don't think, none of us can predict what's going to happen, right? It doesn't matter who you are. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 6, 12, couple years. I don't care if you're Jimmy Buffett or Warren Buffett. None of us know what's going to happen. So my perspective is if you find the right deal, you jump on it. And that's what I told the client. I just said, look, I think we need to go out and look. They're going to sell their building, so they also get the benefit of good pricing right now. But let's go out and find the right deal, and if it's 120, 130 a foot, and it makes sense for your business, let's jump on it. So that was my answer there. Another question came up from a business owner who I happened to be golfing with one day, and he just said, you know, what's keeping you up at night these days? So my feeling on that is, I mean, nothing really, but the things that kind of, if I'm waking up in the middle of the night or if I'm thinking about things or something's bugging me, it's usually client driven. You know, am I tying up all the loose ends? So, you know, in any particular deal, there's going to be 20, 30, 40 loose ends. You're dealing with, let's just say we're going to buy a building, where you're dealing with sellers, brokers, attorneys, you're working on surveys, you're doing site inspections, you're doing environmental, you're doing all these different levels of diligence, and there's always something that needs to be tied up. All these loose ends need to be tied up. So that's one thing that kind of sticks in my mind. The other thing is just relationships. If there's ever anything that bugs me, you know, it's just making sure my relationships with clients, with brokers, with associates are good. So right now, I hired a new broker out of college, Grace McGuire, and just making sure I'm mentoring her the right way in terms of the right path, right? Is she focused on the right things? Is she learning appropriately? Is she excited? Which that's up to her, but you know, those things kind of not necessarily keep me up at night, but those are the things that I think about a lot. So anyways, if you've got questions in the future here, I'll do a 3 to 5 minute video every month. Feel free to send those in. If you don't have a question, I'll make one up. I won't make one up, but I'll take my clients' questions and share that with everybody. Some things we're going to do in the future. We're going to track all the new development in the Twin Cities, all the industrial, and put that in the newsletter as well. But hopefully you enjoy it. Talk to you soon. See ya.